Anxiety can feel like a prison inside your own body. Your heart races, your breath shortens, your thoughts spiral as if escape is impossible. But why does your body react as if danger is near, even when you are safe? The answer is in the way the nervous system misfires, locking you in survival mode. Grounding techniques are the key to reset that system. They are simple, science-backed practices that calm the storm, anchor you in the present, and give you back control. When anxiety strikes, the brain's alarm system, the amygdala, sends signals that flood the body with tension. The autonomic nervous system shifts into hypervigilance, speeding up the heart, tightening the chest, and sharpening focus as if danger were real. This is why the experience feels so overwhelming. Grounding techniques interrupt this loop by shifting the body out of survival mode and back into balance. They work like a shortcut that tells the nervous system it is safe again. It is almost like pressing a reset button for both body and mind. That brings us to the first practice. Panic distorts breathing. It accelerates the rhythm, lowers carbon dioxide, and tricks the brain into believing the body is in danger. Grounding techniques that use the breath can break this spiral. The first is paced breathing. Inhale softly through the nose for 4 seconds. Exhale slowly through the mouth for 6 seconds. Say this aloud. My body slows with every exhale. This pattern activates the vagus nerve and signals safety, reducing panic within minutes. The second is box breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold again for 4. Say this, I breathe in balance. This rhythm steadies oxygen levels and brings control back to the body. When the mind spirals out of control, the body can lead the way back to calm. Breathing resets panic, but stress often lingers like an invisible weight carried through the day. It hides in tight shoulders, clenched jaws, and restless energy. Progressive muscle relaxation is one of the most effective grounding techniques for this kind of tension. Choose one muscle group at a time, tense it firmly, then release completely. Say this, I let go of what my body holds. The contrast between tension and release signals the nervous system that it can switch off the constant alert. When the body softens, the mind begins to believe it is safe. Stress weighs us down, but sometimes the nervous system goes further. It protects itself by disconnecting. This is dissociation or derealization. When the world feels distant or unreal. In these moments, grounding through the senses can bring you back. Using the 5-4-3-2-1 method. Notice 5 things you can see, 4 you can touch, 3 you can hear, 2 you can smell, 1 you can taste. Say this, I return to this moment through my senses. This simple sequence interrupts the fog and reconnects inner and outer awareness. And when the body freezes or feels far away, movement itself can be the bridge back to presence. When dissociation disconnects you, the next step can be even more unsettling. The body freezes, or you feel detached from yourself, as if watching life from the outside. This is the freeze response. the nervous system's way of protecting you when the fight or flight response seems impossible. To break this state, engage in gentle bilateral movement. Tap your left and right knees alternately. Shift your weight from one foot to the other, or sway slowly side to side. Say this: I bring myself back through movement. These rhythmic actions reawaken presence and remind the body it is safe enough to move again. But when the system does not shut down and instead explodes with energy, the strategy needs to be different. Sometimes the nervous system does not shut down, it overflows. Anger surges through the muscles, or overstimulation floods the senses with too much light, too much sound, too much energy. In these moments, grounding through temperature contrast can reset the system immediately. Hold an ice cube in your hand, splash cold water on your face, or place warmth on tense muscles. Say this: I return to balance through temperature. The sudden shift pulls attention back into the body and calms the surge of energy. For those who feel emotions even more intensely, or for adolescents in daily stress, there is a way to carry calm in your pocket. For teens or highly sensitive people, emotions often arrive with greater intensity. Anxiety before an exam or absorbing the stress of others can feel overwhelming. A simple way to ground is through object anchoring. Carry a small stone, a bracelet, or any object with texture that you can touch when emotions rise. Say this: this object reminds me I am safe. The physical sensation creates an immediate anchor, a reminder that stability is always within reach. And grounding is not only for personal use. Even therapists rely on these techniques as a bridge to restore presence in the middle of emotional storms. Guided orientation is one of the most effective techniques. It begins by noticing neutral elements around you, like the color of the walls, the sound of a clock, or the sensation of your feet on the floor. Say this: I am here, in this moment. This simple act anchors awareness and brings the mind back from intrusive memories or emotional flooding. Grounding creates stability, both for clients and for therapists themselves. And when time is short and anxiety is strong, a rapid reset can make all the difference. Sometimes anxiety escalates so quickly that it feels impossible to think. In those moments, what you need is not theory, but a simple sequence that works fast. The 5-5-5 reset brings together breathing, touch, and sensory awareness in less than 5 minutes. First, take 5 breaths, inhaling through the nose for 4 seconds and exhaling through the mouth for 6. Then place one hand on 5 points of your body, such as your chest, your face, or your abdomen, noticing the warmth and pressure. Finally, choose 5 neutral details around you: a color, a sound, a texture, a smell, a source of light, and let your attention rest on each. Say this: I return fully to the present. This sequence engages the nervous system on multiple levels and restores balance quickly. And it reminds us that grounding is not only an emergency tool, it is a foundation for presence and calm. Anxiety is not weakness, it is survival. Your body is protecting you, even when the alarm is too sensitive. What grounding techniques show us is that safety can be relearned. And if you want to understand how your own system reacts, take 3 minutes to discover your personal anxiety profile. The quiz reveals your unique pattern of anxiety and gives you a science-based next step to regain control. Every person has a hidden map of how their nervous system responds. This quiz is where you find yours. Click the link in the pinned comment or in the description and take the quiz now.